Hi everyone, I'm Paul from Great Outdoor Fitness. Welcome to another YouTube video. Today I'm just going to be taking you through a quick stretch. We'll warm up for about 5 minutes just to get the body moving. We'll do about 25 minutes of stretching. Some dynamic stretching, which is where you're moving the body whilst increasing a range of movement to stretch the muscle, and then some static stretching as well. So just to begin with, we're going to warm up by swinging the arms forward, just like so. We're not going to warm up for too long. Both arms backwards. So when we're doing these moves, we're just trying to have as full a range of movement as we can. So bringing the arms completely all the way around, keep them straight. This is kind of also a test of how much I can talk to myself for half an hour. So we'll see how it goes. So I've got no one else with me today, it's just me and the camera. Arms across the body. One arm up, one arm down. I can only ask myself what I had for dinner so many times, so I'm going to have to come up with some more things to talk about today. Good, steady there, just lifting your knee up and down like so. So just knee up and down, change legs. So just get a little bit of blood flowing into the legs. Shut the door, I think the wind opened it. So knee up and down, change again. Go one more time through on each side. Good, and change. Good. Just like you're running on the spot, feet going out to the side, feet to the front. This is quite good timing, this video for me, because it's a bit of a rest day from running and my body's a bit stiff after a fairly hard weekend of fitness. So it's a good time for this for me as well. Just bringing your heels up to the rear now, on the spot, like so. So just bring your heels up. We're trying to get your heel up to your bum, just warming up your hamstring. And lengthening your thigh at the same time, your quad. Good. Hands on your temples, knees again. This time we'll alternate the leg, but we'll twist the knee towards the elbow as we come up and down. Good, steady there. Feet shoulder width apart. Twist left twice, twist right twice. Keep changing. Good, and steady there. Side bends now. So hands on your legs, just going down to the side. Like so. Try and reach down past the knee. Make sure you're upright, so when you're side bending, we're not leaning forward like this. Okay, we're upright. Feeling that through the side in the obliques there. Okay, bring the arm over as well now. So reach down, just like so. And steady there. Legs a bit wider now and just dropping side to side. Good. First time I do this each day, always get a big click in my groin as I do this. I'm probably not the only one. Bit of stiffness causing that. Just down, up like so. Good. Legs a tiny bit wider and just go as low as you can. Hang down. Good. And reach up to the sky. Good. Pushing your hips forward. So hips going forward. Slightly leaning back, down we go, one more time. Good, and reach up. Good, stand up there, feet and knees together, hands on the bottom part of your thigh, just dropping knees down and up like so. So what we're doing now, we're just lengthening the soleus a bit, which is the muscle underneath your main calf one. So just down here, key here, keep the feet flat on the floor, okay? So feet stay flat, heels push down into the ground. And then as you go down, we should feel that in that area there. Good, and just small circles now in the down position. Change direction. Good, change direction. Good, down and up, and stand up there. Give your legs a little bit of a shake out. Good, arms across the body a few times. Good, and press up position, bum in the air like so. Let's move this. Bum in the air like so, pushing your heel into the ground 2 times on each side, just like that. So press up position, hips up, heel into the ground 2 times each side, just lengthening your calves now. Good, steady there. Press up position like so, right foot to the outside of the right hand. Just try and get your elbow close to the floor. So keeping that rear leg straight, keeping your body low to the floor like so. Change sides. So other side now. If you do struggle with this, just put your knee to the floor like that. Try and focus on getting this arm down close to the floor. Good, change one more time through on each side. Good. And change, last time. So foot forward, this leg to the rear, like so, and stand up there. Legs wide again, just whilst we're down there, legs wide, and then come up. So what we'll do now, we'll just do a few more of those warming the body up, getting the muscles lengthened, getting ready for a bigger stretch. So we're going to do the glutes now, up, like so, up, like so, just lifting your foot and ankle, up and down, like so. Good, change to the thigh now, the quad, one leg up to the rear, not holding the stretch, just push your hip forward, keep your knees together, roughly, hips forward, just feel your quad lengthen, change sides, just like so. Good, and steady there, hamstring now, left foot forward, down, stand back up. Right foot forward, chest towards your knee, as soon as you feel that in your hamstring, stand back up. So down, chest to your knee, stand up, simple as. Good, steady there, knee up, out to the side, down, just opening out the groin again, just like so. So if you're someone like me that does quite a lot of physical activity, most of my stuff is running, you generally will stiffen up a bit. So doing stuff like this will just help you stay a little bit looser, hopefully meaning less pressure on the tendons when you train, meaning less tendon injuries. Good, and steady there. Just give your legs a shake out. Good, just shrugging your shoulders back. Good, okay, a few dynamic moves now. Leg swings, so just hold on to something, wall, whatever. Try and keep the leg fairly straight. Leg goes behind you, and then kick up to the front, like so. So leg swings. Good, we're going for about 5, 6 on each side. So change sides when you've done that. Good. If you wonder now, oh, this side seems stiffer than the other, everybody's slightly imbalanced. So it's very surprising to not find someone that doesn't have one side stiffer than the other. Whether you lean on it more than the other, just stronger in one side than the other. Generally, everybody has one side slightly stiffer or weaker than the other. Change sides again. Good. And steady there, guys. So what we're going to do now, we're going to sit down, just like so. I'm going to have one foot forward here, about 90 degrees in the knee, and then my other one just to the rear like so. All I'm going to do, take my chest towards my knee, down, come back up, just down, come up, just like so. Down and up like this, guys. If you find that really easy, and you get no stretch in your glute, just take your chest more towards the foot, like so, okay? So down, like so, okay? So we're just going down and up, just like that. Change sides. So again, 90 degrees roughly at the front, rear leg, foot and knee close together, and then we're just taking our chest down and up like so, just like that. So I'm a bit more flexible there, so I can aim a bit more towards it there rather than there. That's it. Good. Excellent. So we're now going to go into a glute stretch. Several ways we can do it. We're going to start off, where am I? Get my legs. Right, so I'm going to have one knee bent in like so, foot going under this leg. I'm going to bring this foot over the top. Now I'm going to hug it in towards me like so, and then twist towards my side that I'm stretching, which is my glute here. So that is the position I'm going to do it in. So just hold this stretch now. And today we're going to hold each stretch for roughly 40 to 60 seconds. There's a lot of research out there. Some will say 2 minutes, some will say 30 seconds, some will say stretching will have no benefit whatsoever. Okay, it is a little bit of trial and error for you as an individual. Whatever works for you, give it a go. Today we're going to go 40 to 60 seconds each stretch. Another way of doing this stretch, if you do struggle to get into this position, is to have that leg out straight and then cross it over like so. You're not going to get as deep a stretch, but if you can't get into the original position that we did, then here's an option for you just to get yourself stretching that glute. Good. Okay, guys. Good. Change sides. So this time I put that foot underneath, bring it over the top, twist towards the side I'm stretching, just like so, and then hug it right in towards you. Twisting, remember, towards the side that you are stretching. Okay, so just like this. So we're going to do this twice through, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a different glute stretch as my second stretch on the glutes. So you've got another option as well, okay? So you can stick with this one if you like. If this is really working for you, stick with this one, or you can change. Just hold the stretch. I'm just going to quickly change the camera angle down a tiny bit. Good, okay, so we're going to change there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lie on my back this time, like so. I'm going to cross one leg over the other. So I'm in that position now, okay? I'm going to put my hand through the gap in my legs, and on the outside, just grab hold below the knee, and then I'm just lifting my foot up and holding that stretch like so. And again, I'm feeling this in the leg that's crossed over, okay, that glute there. So one that's furthest from the camera at the moment. So not the leg I'm holding on to. So I pull it in like that. Key is to keep the knee out to the side. So I'm not bringing that knee in like so. I'm keeping it out to the side, holding that glute stretch like that. Another way that I could do this, I'll show you on the other side. Okay, so at the moment, I'm just lying down, bringing the knee in. The other way I can do it, so when we change in a few seconds, I'll show you the other way. Good. Okay guys, so change legs. So the other way I'm going to do it is I'm going to sit up like so, cross the leg over, okay, take my bum close towards my foot, and then head going towards my knee and ankle that's crossing over like so. Okay, so I'm keeping that knee out to the side, and I'm just feeling that in the glute which is closest to you guys at the moment, just like so. So we had 4 slightly different glute stretches there. The one I'm doing now, the one where I simply laid on my back like so, okay, the one, leg out straight, put it in like this, or where I go under, over, put in like so. So just keep holding that stretch for another 12. That's it, keep holding. Good. So that's our glutes done. We're going to move on now. So we're going to go down the body, all the way down to our calves in a minute, and then we'll do some upper body stuff to finish. Okay, so we're going to go hips and hamstrings now. So to start with, I want both knees at 90 degrees, okay? So I've got this front knee at 90, this rear knee at 90, okay? I'm going to just move that foot forward a tiny bit, and I'm going to lean back, hands up to the sky, good, and then push this forward. My hip here, I push it forward. I'm going to slightly lean towards the wall. So I'm leaning away from the leg that I'm stretching. So I'm leaning towards the wall here. This arm is up, so it's in my hip, and then just going up my side as well. And I'm just going to lean forward like that to feel that even more. So just hold that position. Your arm doesn't necessarily need to go up in the air. It's all about using your arm to lean over. You will feel it in your side as well if you bring your arm up. So if you do want to stretch your side out, obviously arm up is key. I'm just doing my hip, then I'm just in that position. Keep holding. Good. Okay, let's change sides. So we'll go front on this time. It's a different angle for you. So we start off with 90 degrees both knees. That's what I'm going to be stretching. So it's arms up, take the weight back. So notice my arms and shoulders are trying to go backwards, and then I'm just going to lean forward in that position. No, I'm not like this, okay? It's all about taking your weight back, and then I lean away from the side I'm stretching. So hip going up the side. And I'm just going to keep holding that, guys. So keep holding. Good. Just keep holding. Last few seconds. Good. Try and increase it a bit more. Don't forget to breathe. Controlled breathing. Slightly deeper breaths. And just control it. And relax there. So we're going to do the other side again. So change sides again. Knee on the floor, 90 degrees, weight back, push the hip forward, hold that position. Good. Also guys, muscles like to be hydrated. Okay, so make sure you are drinking water. It's quite key when you get massage, sports massages or whatever. Drink some water before it and after it, okay? See that as a workout. See this as a workout as well, okay? It's not, 6 sets of a kilometre at 5k pace. It's still a workout though. So you do need to treat your body that it's working out now. So we hydrate before it, after it. We treat this as an important workout like any other. Good, last 5. Good, try and increase it a bit more and change. So back to the other side again, last time through. So just to start with, knees at 90 degrees, arms up, lean back, push the hip forward, hold that position. So again, this area here, slightly lean away and just hold the stretch like so. Good. If you've got some music on in the background, that's a good idea. Keep your mind off this stretching. What would I have on right now? What am I into at the moment? Quite into my 80s and 70s music from Guardians of the Galaxy. Good stuff, give it a go. Keep holding guys. Good, last 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Good, so we're going to stick with the hip groin area. This time we're going to sit down. We're going to put our feet together like so. Bring the heels in towards you. Grab hold of your ankles and then use your elbows to push your knees down to the ground. So we're just going to hold this stretch like so. Bring your feet in and then just slightly lean forward till you feel this in your groin. So this area here, the adductors, is the area we're targeting. Some of you will be able to get your knees down to the ground. Well done. I can't. I don't think I ever will. Keep holding guys. So really using your elbows to push your knees down. If you've got a friend or someone with you, get them to push your knees down for you. You can do this whilst lying on your back and they push your knees down. It's pretty horrible. And really try and increase it. Last few seconds, big deep breath. Exhale, try and increase. And steady there. Good stuff. So we're going to go quads now. So we're going to do 2 different quad stretches today. One of them standing up, one of them kneeling down. We'll do the first one kneeling down. So what you'll do, just hold on to something if you need to. I'm going to hold on to the wall. We're in that 90-degree angle with the knees again. And then I'm going to bring one leg up to the rear, just like so, and then lean forward as I did before. Sorry, push my hip forward as I did before. So I'm feeling this in my quad muscle now, holding that position, okay? The alternative to that is simply to do it standing up. While I do that, sorry if my head's off camera. While I do that, one leg up to the rear, bring the knee back, hip forward, slightly bend the knee of the supporting leg, and just try and draw that knee back a bit further. Good, so I'm trying to stand upright, not leaning forward like that. I'm as upright as I can, stretching out my quad. Keep holding guys, 5 more seconds and we'll change legs. Good, and steady there, change sides. So, down on one knee, I'll do the knee down version this time. I'm going to grab hold just on my foot, get into a comfortable position, and then pushing my hip forward as I bring it in. If you feel a bit of pain in your knee that's on the floor, it's quite common. If you've got a slightly sore tendon in your knee, then just get a pillow. Put it on top of a pillow, anything soft, mat, cushion, whatever. Okay, and you'll find it a lot nicer on your knee. So we're just going to keep holding this one, another 15 seconds. For those of you interested, day 22 without a takeaway for me. That's my record since I left the Marines. I'm a bit disappointed certain companies haven't been calling me to ask why, if I'm okay. Dominoes, looking at you there. Relax. Okay guys, so I'm going to do it standing up this time. So change legs again, one leg up to the rear, slight knee bend, draw the knee back, notice hip is forward, knee is behind it. And just holding that as a quad stretch like so. Good. Good. It's all about pushing your hip at the same time, guys. Okay, if you're like so, you might not feel, unless you're mega stiff in your quadriceps, you're not going to feel it. It's all about pushing your hip forward and drawing the knee back. Okay, change sides. We're going to do it standing up again, down, and just like so. So my knee's behind the other one. Hold that stretch, everyone. I say everyone. Might be no one watching this except me. Hold that stretch, guys. Good. Good. Steady there, guys. Give your legs a little shake out now. Good. Got about 10 minutes to go. So we're going to take our legs wide, just like this, and then go as low as we can to begin with. Hold that position down. Make sure you're taking your weight backwards, okay? So your centre of gravity should be going backwards. Heels should be taking the weight, not the front of your foot. I shouldn't be leaning forward like this. I should be going as far back as I can, okay? So I'm just feeling that going into the inside part of my hamstring. Your adductors may get involved if they're stiff as well, just like so. Pushing your hips, bum, whatever you want to call it, backwards. Push it backwards, guys. That's it. Hold that position. So obviously I have no idea when you're watching this. It might be the day after I filmed it. It might be 2 years from now. At the moment, we're all in lockdown. We're allowed to leave the house for exercise and essential shopping. So all the classes that we're doing at Great Outdoor Fitness are indoor or live online. If you want to give them a go, just send us a message and we'll get that sorted for you. If we're back out in the parks now, hallelujah, see you all soon. Good, and steady there. Good, just come upright now, maybe bring your feet a tiny bit closer. Reach up to the sky, push your hips forward. Okay, so we're just feeling that in your hips, in your adductor, sorry. So just like so, and we're gonna go down to one side this time. So taking both hands down to one foot. Keeping the legs straight. Keep holding, guys. Good, just keep holding that stretch. Good. Excellent. We're not doing too long on this because we're going hamstrings next. So down to the other side. So we're just getting those hamstrings lengthened slightly before we attack them properly. Good. Just keep holding the stretch. Good. Last few seconds. Right. Proper hamstring stretch now. So we're down on one knee. This time we're going to straighten this leg just like so. And then I'm going to take my chest down towards my knee like this. I'm just going to take my rear knee back a tiny bit. And I feel that in my hamstring, just like so. So I've got my foot in a neutral position. I'm not bringing the toe up towards me. We're starting to get nerve sensations if I did that, which is a different type of stretching. Today, muscular. So chest down towards your knee. Take the foot in a neutral position. So I'm not pointing my toes down, nor am I bringing them up into flexing them up towards me. Okay, just a nice stretch like so. Good. At the same time, whilst I'm holding this position, I'm tilting my hips away from me. And remember, the knee to the rear, I took it slightly further back as well once in position. Keep holding. A few other things you can do to slightly mix up a hamstring stretch is invert the foot like this, and then you'll feel that in a different part of the hamstring, or small toe towards the ground, and again, you're going to feel that in a different part of the hamstring. Today, I'm going neutral, just like so. Good. Okay guys, so we're going to change sides. So other foot forward, sorry. And then chest towards your knee, take my rear knee back a tiny bit, trying to keep this leg straight. Hopefully it's straight on camera, wouldn't surprise me if it's a bit bent. I'm not the most flexible when it comes to hamstrings. Good, but that's something that running 70, 80 miles a week does. It does stiffen your muscles up more. Flexibility is never going to be as good when you constantly work these legs loads and loads. So it is a bit of a battle if you want to keep flexibility. If you wanted to do the splits, probably not best to run loads and loads because those muscles are going to seize up more and more the more you run. Same with many exercises. Good. So chest towards my knee, remember, hand either side. Remember, I can change the position to foot to the outside like so, or to the inside, whichever works for you. You can mix it up, maybe do one of each. I'm just going to hold a neutral position today. Remember, I'm not bringing my foot up or pushing it away. I'm just leaving it in a natural position as it is now. Good. Last few seconds. And change legs. You can do this stretch standing up if you want. The way we would do that is to put the foot forward, chest towards your knee, again tilting my hips that way, and I'm stretching now. Still doing the hamstring. I personally never find this as intense, but if I was in a park and it was muddy and I didn't want to get my knees muddy and wet, yeah, I might do this one. But I'm not in a park, so I'm going to kneel down and do my hamstring stretch, just like so. Good, if you can get your hands flat, fantastic. Elbows, some of you get your elbows to the floor, some of you will struggle to even get your hands to the floor. Just whatever level you get to, hold it, and don't forget we're breathing, big deep breaths. If you're going to try and increase the stretch, do it on an out breath, for example like this. Good, keep holding, and then we're going to change legs in 3, 2, 1, and change. So I'm going to stay down on my knees doing this one, and I'm going to stretch like this. So you might have noticed I have a prop with me. Because I'm not going to leave this room, I'm going to do all my stretching here on camera. I haven't got a stair in here, because when I do my calves in a minute, I personally find the most effective calf stretch involves a stair, a step, maybe an edge of a tree, whatever. But today, I haven't got that, so I've brought this along. So all I need is something that I can stand on, okay? And I can drop my heel over. So the next stretch we're going to do is a calf stretch. So what I want you to do is if you've got a stair near here, then you don't need anything. But if you do need something that you can stand on top, then something like this is fine. Good. Okay, so let's stand up. I'm just going to grab a quick drink because I'm going to listen to my own advice. Good. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly check the camera to make sure that I've got a good view, but we're going to be calf stretching now. Perfect. Okay, so calf stretch. This muscle here, mine get quite tight running, that's what does it. So I'm not going to stand on top of this because it's made of plastic and I'll probably break it and it's designed for a child. So I'm going to put my foot on about a third of my foot, just slightly more. Okay, maybe 2/5. And I'm going to drop my heel over the edge. I'm just going to push my heel towards the ground as I hold that stretch. Okay, so I'm feeling this in my calf. Okay, so this leg is just supporting it and standing still. It's doing nothing. Okay, this leg is doing nothing except just standing there supporting. If I were on a stair, I would probably lift my other leg off the floor and just have it hanging. So all my weight then is going through the leg that I'm stretching. So the leg I'm stretching is this one, and I'm stretching my calf area here. So I'm just holding that stretch, pushing my heel to the ground, like so. And I'm going to keep holding. Oh, actually, I can stand on top. There you go, it's not going to break. It's quite strong. Good. Okay, change sides. So this time we do this leg. So I'm going to drop the heel over the edge, get the ball of my foot on top first, and then push my heel down to the ground like so. So I'm going to stand, imagine you're standing on a stair, a step, anything like that, and then you're just pushing the heel down like so. One bit of advice, you notice I haven't got anything on my feet, you might find it easier to do this with trainers on, because your foot can move in a different way than what a trainer does. A trainer is basically, a solid sole. So it might be a good idea to put trainers on when you do this stretch. Okay, so just bear that in mind. You might find this more effective with trainers on. Good, relax there. So, what if you haven't got a step? Mine has disappeared. So, other way I can do this stretch, so we're going to do one more set, so change legs on your stair or whatever it is you're doing. But this time I'm going to go press up position. I'm going to push one heel, put one foot over the other, and I'm going to push my heel into the floor like so. So the foot that is, the leg that is closest towards you, that's the one that I'm doing. So I'm just pushing all my weight through the heel, hands on the floor for support. I could do this standing up, which I'll do on the other leg. I won't feel the stretch as much if I'm standing up though. Just bear that in mind. Good. Keep holding, guys. Good. Change sides. And we're now holding that stretch on the other side. Good. Again, if you're on the stairs, perfect. I find the stairs great for this. Also the base of a tree, where it's at a good angle. You get your foot up against the base of a tree. Okay, if you can see this here, just be like that. Okay, a good angle on a tree like so, so you get a good stretch there. So you just keep holding your stretch on your calf. Another drink for me. Good, and steady there. Good, just give my legs a shake out. Good, just gonna touch my toes. Just see, yeah, I'm feeling quite flexible now, feeling a little bit looser. Okay, so last stretch we're gonna do on our legs, we're gonna do our soleus. So it's like a calf stretch, okay? But we're gonna bend the knee of the leg we're stretching. So I'll do the standing up calf stretch like so. What I'm gonna do, just gonna lift my heel off the ground, bending my knee, and then once I'm in that position, I'm just pushing my heel towards the floor. Okay, so I'm feeling that in the area below my calf, just like so. We can do that in the press up position, so just like that. Good, or I can do it standing up, on a stair, whatever. Again, I'll show you. So I've got my calf, normal calf stretch, but all I'm doing is just bending my knee like that. So rather than stretching my calf, I'm doing my soleus, which is the muscle underneath the main part of the calf. So I'm just holding that soleus stretch. We'll do one time on each side, and steady there, change sides. So calf stretch, no, bend the knee, yes, soleus stretch. Good. So guys, we're starting to run out of time. So we're going to do a couple of upper body stretches now, and then we're going to call it a day. So a lot of you that sit down at computers all day, two muscles that are going to seize up the most. Okay, first one, okay, top of your back, shoulders, trapezius area, so we'll stretch that. But also where you are in that position, putting pressure, also means your chest is just closing up slightly, so I want to open out the chest. Good, okay, now I'm just going to quickly change the camera, make sure you've got a view of the wall that I need you to have a view of. So again, grab a drink. And let's put it up a bit there. Okay, good, so first up, I'm going to stretch my chest out. Now, simple stretch, I'm going to put my hands on my kidneys, elbows through, chest out like so. That's stretch number one. Okay, just hold this stretch whilst I'm talking. So what I want to do is isolate one side at a time. So I've got a door frame here, okay? I want my arm to be behind the door frame so you can't see it. So notice there my forearm is behind the door frame. 90 degrees, yes, this arm parallel with the floor. So I'm not down here, I'm not up here, I'm not there like that. I've got 90 degrees in my arm with it behind. I am not there like that so you can see the arm. I am behind the wall or door frame or whatever it is you're using. Okay, and then I'm just going to step through, okay, moving my chest forward until I feel that in my chest area there. So you're going to hold that stretch there like so. So the key bit is your arm stays behind you and you twist slightly away as you step through. Feel that right in there. Everybody do that now. So find a door frame, a window frame, just a wall, whatever. Now that behind me is just the wall. I can't do it there, okay? Not as effectively, okay? I can, okay? I just need to twist more. It is a lot better if you've got a door frame, like so, okay? So just in that position, you're twisting away. So you can leave that arm behind you. No, 90 degrees. Good, let's change sides. So again, just on the wall if you're going to do it, face the wall and then leave the arm there, twist away like so. So I feel that in my chest. Again, just to show you here, I've got my door frame. I have to step through. So I'm forward of my arm, 90 degrees, just twisting away, stretching out my chest like that. Okay, so that's the position I'm in, but I'm trying to step through, okay? And then leaning this on wall, door frame, excuse me, whatever. Okay, steady there, guys. Give your arms a little shake out. Good, I can pause the video and do those stretches again, or we'll move on. Trapezius now. Both hands out to the front, slight bend in my elbows. That's my neutral position. So I'm going to slightly come forward, and then my shoulders, I'm going to push them forward like so. So I feel that in the top of my back there. Head down slightly. So I'm really trying to push the shoulders forward, just like so. Good. So just like that. Holding that position. Good. So my legs are starting to feel a bit wobbly. Yours might be as well. Why is that? I don't stretch that much. So I'm getting my body to do something that it's not used to right now. Okay? So all this stretching, it does take recovery as well. If you're not used to it, expect your body just to feel a little bit tired after this. Give your arms and legs a shake out. Good. Well done, guys. That's it for today. See you all again soon. Okay, either in our Zoom online classes live, or in the park if we're back in the park, or YouTube videos being updated regularly. Thanks, guys. Have a good stretch. Cheers, everyone. See you soon.